Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope you've had a wonderful, wonderful weekend so far, and today is the same. I am here to talk about what I felt was very apropos today, spirituality. And what does it mean for you in your life? My little assistant here, Miss Ellie. Spirituality is so often linked to religion. When you say spirituality, a lot of people think religion, and then if religion is not a part of your life, then people just don't even pay attention to the word or the idea and think it's not for me, it's not the way I live my life. And we really just want to explore that and redefine it, because spirituality is really a guiding principle. It really presents opportunity to open up to the idea that I am not the only mover and shaker in my life, and that something or someone is around to help me. So we can find comfort and hope in the thought that there's something else bigger than me out there, and I don't have control over everything. And that's really the key. I am not in control of everything. So what can I control and what can I not control? And am I able to recognize that and pull back and be kind to myself when I am in situations where I realize, okay, I can't do anything about this right now. So let me move to a different thought or behavior or whatever it is. So for me, I have a very strong faith. My connection with my God is very personal. It's very intimate. And for me, when I come into tough times, affirmations that I'll often say is, God will never give me anything I can't handle. Or I don't have to fear, because I know God has a bigger plan for me than I have for myself. And when I'm really struggling, I go to prayer and I just give it up to Him, and I know everything will be okay. That is my guiding principle that grounds me. So if God is not something you believe in, maybe it's nature. That is where that's where you go for your comfort and your grounding. Maybe it's a general higher power. Maybe it's the universe. But do you believe, is there something that grounds you? Is there something that you find hope in, that you can relinquish a little bit of control, that you can settle into a little bit? You feel like there's companionship in something, to where you're not in this life all by yourself. And if you don't have one of those things, my question for you is, where do you get your hope from? Where do you, what drives you every day? What makes you do the things that you do? Maybe you're grounded in your family, and you do everything for them. Maybe you don't know why yet, and maybe you feel a little lost. I know I would feel so lost if I didn't have my faith. So I invite you to explore kind of how spirituality works in your life right now, and if there is a component of spirituality. And then separate from that, the question of, how good am I at relinquishing control? Taking the back seat or the passenger seat sometimes in my life. Are you comfortable in that? Or do you really need to be in control all the time? And if you do, what a heavy burden to bear, because we just can't be in control of everything all the time. It's just not a thing. So I just wanted to share with you my thoughts about that. I've worked a lot, spent a couple of years working with people suffering from substance abuse and addiction, and it's always been very cool to see my patients describe spirituality to others who aren't quite sure. And AA is really a common outlet for people suffering from alcoholism, NA for other substances, all kinds of different branches of AA, but AA is the big one, right? Anyway, so they're guided by the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Well, I've always heard people say, you know, God, if that doesn't resonate with you, put something else in there. And then think about the prayer, right? If we could all accept the things we can't change and have the courage to change the things we can, move towards that, right? And the wisdom to know the difference, right? When am I in control, and when do I need to give this up to someone or something else, right? So I am here. I would love to talk with you more about it. If you have questions, message me. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. Talk to you soon.